Chris Baker is a defensive end and nose tackle for the Washington Redskins. This year in this preseason, he's been showing up in great ways both on the field and off the field. And the other day, I got a chance to speak with him about it. So tell us what you do for the Redskins.
Right now I'm the nose tackle on the defensive end.
All right. And are you, where do you feel that you're at with the team? I know it's preseason right now and stuff, but...
Well, I feel like I have a position on the team. I'm still working. The coaches are still evaluating, but I think I've shown my abilities and what I can offer to this team, and I think I'll be a good asset to it.
So playing the Colts yesterday, it looks like you got a bum ankle a little bit. How's that feeling?
It's feeling good. It was just a little sprain, nothing severe or anything.
Yeah.
Just going to rehab and then do everything they tell me to do so I can get back on the field as quick as possible.
How do you stay motivated after a more serious injury?
Well, I just have a lot of faith in God. I just keep my prayers. I keep praying to God because I know with Him all things are possible. So, when I just pray to God and I just do all the rehab and the strength and conditioning that I need to do to make sure I'm back on that field as quickly as possible.
Your recent activity on Twitter seems to be extremely motivating through your faith. What role would you say that faith plays in your football career?
Faith is major, not just in my football career, but in my life. I grew up in the church from when I was a little baby. My parents always raised me in the church, and they always taught me that, with God, everything is possible. So every time before I step foot on the field, I say a prayer to God. Anytime I'm on the field, I might even be talking to God. God is huge for me because I know with Him all things are possible, and I keep Him a part of my life and my every day-to-day activities. So.
Is it harder to keep the faith in football with all the temptation and everything that you deal with, or?
I mean, it's definitely hard because there are a lot of temptations. Being that you're a football player, you're in the spotlight. People are always throwing themselves at you. There's a lot of temptations out there for you to get involved with, going out partying, drinking, girls coming at you. So you gotta, stay grounded and stay rooted with God to make sure you don't fall off track.
What would you tell the fan today that's struggling to stay motivated in their dreams?
Just stay focused on God. God has a plan for everyone. Sometimes you don't see it at the time that you're going through a bad time or a bad storm, but God brings you through things knowing that He'll take you out, but He's going to make sure that you can get through the test. Because life is just a big test from God, and He's going to throw a bunch of quizzes and pop tests on you. So it's just just staying focused. Reading your Bible, being motivated. You got to motivate yourself sometimes. But God, He does things to you to see how you react, to see how you respond to certain things, and He knows that if you could get through this, then you could get through something else bigger and greater. And He has something greater in store for me and for everyone else.
Well, thank you. And if there's anything else you just want to say to your fans, saying whatever, they're watching you on Twitter, they're following it, they're retweeting it, what do you got to say to them?
I love you guys. Keep following me on Team Swaggy, Team God. Put God first. Team Swaggy. We're going to do it this year. A lot of good things have been going on with this organization. Just stick by us through the good and through the bad, and we'll be back on top. HTTR.